Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial.
At least 31 workers were safely rescued after a tunnel collapse at a municipal wastewater project in Los Angeles on Wednesday evening. The 18-foot diameter tunnel, located about 5 to 6 miles from the entry point, collapsed at an undetermined depth. Trapped workers climbed over a 12 to 15-foot soil pile and were shuttled out by a tunnel vehicle. More than 100 LAFD personnel, including urban search and rescue teams, responded. Workers were later lifted out in groups by crane. All appeared unharmed, with 27 evaluated on site. LAFD Interim Chief Ronnie Villanueva called it a lucky outcome, and Mayor Karen Bass praised the swift rescue, expressing relief that no injuries occurred. The tunnel is expected to be completed by 2027. In other developments, a new Lancet microbe study highlights growing resistance in Aspergillus fumigatus, a common fungus that can cause serious infections in people with weakened immune systems. Researchers analyzed over 12,000 samples from Dutch hospitals and found nearly 2,000 had mutations tied to azole resistance, the main class of antifungal drugs. Some patients had multiple fungal strains with different resistance genes, complicating treatment. The resistance is largely linked to agricultural fungicide use, which shares targets with human antifungals. Though rare, such infections are becoming harder to treat and reflect a broader, worsening global trend in fungal drug resistance. A heartbreaking news. A falling oak tree limb fatally injured an 8-year-old boy and injured 4 others at Camp Wildcraft in Calabasas, California. The incident occurred Wednesday afternoon at King Gillette Ranch as children gathered under the tree for shade. The LA County Sheriff's Department said the branch, approximately 25 to 30 feet long, suddenly fell. The 8-year-old was transported to a hospital and later died. Authorities have launched an accidental death investigation. Oak trees are protected in Calabasas under a city ordinance requiring their maintenance and preservation. Officials from the Mountains Recreation and Conservation Authority pledged full cooperation with the ongoing investigation. The cause of the limb's fall remains unknown. In other developments, Mondelez Global LLC has voluntarily recalled select cartons of Ritz peanut butter cracker sandwiches due to mislabeling, the FDA announced Tuesday. Though outer cartons are correctly labeled, some individually wrapped sandwiches inside may be labeled as the cheese variety despite containing peanut butter, posing a risk to those with peanut allergies. No illnesses have been reported. The issue was traced to a supplier's packaging error, and corrective actions are underway. The recall does not affect other Ritz or Mondelez products. Consumers with peanut allergies are advised not to consume the affected items and to discard them. For assistance, Mondelez has provided a 24/7 helpline at 1-844-366-1171.
From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale.